No, bro. And also the shirt is black, so it wouldn't be noticed. How are you, man? So much
Hola,
time, so much
I
time.
also have black shirt like you, so we are like,
Men
not
in black, you
gay
know?
couple.
Gay couple, men in black couple. How have you been? How is life?
I am very positive about life.
Positivism all day, bro. Well,
Do I need to wear a mask? Just for people here,
uh,
if
well, I have one if you want me to wear it.
no, I mean it's for your own health. I don't care, but
I don't know if I am too positive too, so, well, it's up to you. So, well, this is going to be, let me introduce this shit because nobody knows how this is. So, Zoran simplemente un conche tu madre is no, yeah, I agree to that. Yeah, well, this is going to be an interview with this guy that is like apparently good in statics and well recognized worldwide. So I don't know why, but it is. So so I'm going to try to do funny and good questions about Ron Lieber and well other topics too. And he's going to answer in his very own personal way. So let's start this. Well, we're going to begin this shit with a very uncommon way. So you have three options. You can kill, you can kiss, and you can marry with these three guys. You have Pivot Matkila, you got Ciolus, and you got La Rosa.
oh, phew, La Rosa Mary, man,
You can
because
you why?
he seems like a good man, good soul person, I mean, look his hair and tattoos and muscles, that's Mary.
So you think he could care of you in a good way, like
Yes, in a very good way, yes.
now I can see your beauty, so better.
I will hold my camera like this.
Yeah. Well, you can now choose the other options. Who will you kill and who will you kiss?
There is no need for killing in humanity.
But you
We
need to
should.
kill someone. You need to kill someone, or all the humanity will be finished now.
I will kill Zeus because he is my competition in Spanish.
Now, very good answer. Very strategy. A lot of strategy there. So, well, I have another question. Why do you enjoy street workout?
Because it all started because, I was in need to do the street workout.
Hmm. Yeah.
And when you are in need to do something, you are like finding excuses and shit just not to do that something. Like,
Yeah.
look how beautiful is this pillow, such a nice painted picture, everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you start doing something, you actually start enjoying it and finding, details about it and shit. So
Hmm.
it's not that I'm enjoying it, it's that I'm actually loving it. It's been 7 years. You grow love for that time.
Yeah. I understand. And that love for street workout has been experiencing changes through the time, or like I don't know, like the
Well,
passion is more low now or more high now than in 2015.
man, it's like, everything goes perfect. When everything goes perfect, something must happen. Injuries happen. And when you're injured, you need to take some time to, rest, which is
Yeah,
terrible because, when you must rest, you look at the bar and it's like whispering your name, like, "Yo, Zoran, Zoran."
yeah, man.
And,
Know that feeling.
you know,
Yeah,
but it lowers down a bit passion and everything because you realize that you actually do need to take a rest and shit. But once you come back, it's like Jeez, it's so gay speaking about love and bars. That love like grows a little
Perfect.
bit more,
Yeah.
and you always think like, hey, maybe if I stop this shit, will I ever stop this shit? Because it's every time just coming back, and loving it even more.
Yeah.
But
I
this
understand,
time,
bro.
actually, I don't love that much. I mean, don't get me wrong, front lever is front lever. Your page name is front lever fever. So, but like other elements, planche and shit, that's something that's, bringing injuries for your body. So you just don't love it that much. Look, Winnie
Yeah.
Pooh.
But sometimes the things that are most difficult for us and the things that presents more problems are the things that we are more into it. I don't know if I explain myself. Sometimes like the things that are more hard to us are the things we love the most, but just in some occasions.
In some occasions, in my occasion, it is not true. I do not agree with you, my friend.
Okay, no, so you disagree, you get the fuck out of my interview now. It's a joke.
I just wanted to start the fight, yes.
Okay, so well, how do you think the street workout has evolved in these years, like since the time you started, the evolution of the sport, you know?
Oh, it's devolution. No, that's not the word. It's anti-evolution. I mean, look, when I started, I used to have like, let's not say idols, but the people that you actually get motivation and inspiration from. It was like Kuznetsov, Anisimov, Abbasov, and everybody. So when you take a look at those guys and those compilations from 2013, 14, 15, you see like pure statics. Now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, fuck acrobatics again, right? No, I'm not. Don't judge me. But
Okay.
it's like it started when, if I remember correctly, Minacho had a battle with Kuznetsov on Arena Gods. It was something like that. So
Yeah.
since then, it's like everything is much, much more based on acrobatics. I
Do
mean,
you think,
yet
bro?
again,
Because, well, yeah, I mean, the acrobatics, like, obviously introduce themselves into the sport and start gaining points in competitions, but I don't know. I think statics has always the place it deserves because, anyway, well, just in some battles and some competitions, but always the statics are getting more points. I mean, La Rosa won very well-known competition just doing statics when the other ones were doing like a lot of freestyle, like Ikwan or all those guys, you know?
yes,
So,
there are some
yeah,
competitions, yes,
yeah,
but like I'm always having this opinion, and I think it will never change. I'm retarded. It's
yeah,
like just like I love statics, like elements that are like front lever pull-ups. The feeling of touching the bar when you do the whole arm
yeah.
movement
I love that
is
feeling, bro.
something.
Yeah, it's something.
And but I'm static as fuck, and the fetter movement when you do that shit. I love it as much as I love front lever pull-ups.
Yeah, yeah, I get it,
It's
bro. I,
just
I really get it.
I want to separate those two. I'm speaking like from 2015, but statics and acrobatics, it's like fair. If somebody doesn't want to do acrobatic stuff and somebody is not good in statics or doesn't want to do statics, you should give those both equal chances of winning, you know?
Yeah, like it's very good idea because I think nowadays competitions are trying to get like a complete version, except in like the Burning Gate and the only statics. But I think, in my opinion, there should be like competitions only about like specific moments or elements, like competitions only about freestyle, only about front lever. That would be awesome. I mean, it's like a dream, a project for me trying to make that happen, like in front lever, just in front lever. Like trying to make a competition only about front lever, that would be like insane, and you would need like a resistance, like incredible resistance for that. I don't know your opinion about it, but it would be cool for me.
Yes, because it would require people to have like front lever hold, front lever variations, high
Yeah,
levels of front lever like Victorians and stuff. That would be amazing, but we can do it together, mate. Just hold my hand and we can change the world, you know.
We
Yeah.
can try, bro. We can try changing the world just with a direct. It would be cool. No, but seriously, it's like a very serious project for me in the future if I can have the contacts and all that. So maybe we talk about it later. Well, another question. Well, this is not a question, but you can say your favorite words or phrases in Spanish, or you can tell us an anecdote if you can in Spanish, because there's a
Uh,
lot of people
because
here.
let me think a bit. I love gilipollas. Gilipollas is my favorite word, you know.
Can you say all that phrase in Spanish?
How you mean old? I suck at Spanish. I'm like beginner
Bro,
level, you know that.
you sent me messages by private, like speaking it very
It's-
fluently.
Oh, speaking
Joking.
messages. Yes, yes. I thought about some other messages. Um, no, it's like because I'm watching, you know, the TV show that's really old, like Los Serrano. Yes, third time. Yes, I started a bit. It's
Yeah.
third time that I'm watching it, and I laugh every time. You know, they start the class and they go like "Buenos dias," and the kids go like "Los pantalones de tu tía." It's funny every time.
You like the phrase "los pantalones de tu tía"? It's a very good phrase, bro.
It's incredible. I would speak every day like I'm 12 years old. You know.
Can you make a phrase like a entire phrase about some opinion of you in Spanish for the people that is because there's a lot of people that are wanting that you speak some Spanish.
Um, la vida es como un huevo y yo amo huevos.
Julia, bueno, para tú eres este güey, la cago.
I tried my
Can you
best.
say can you say me gusta la tula?
Me gusta el culo.
No, la tula. En vez de instead of culo you say tula.
Ah, me gusta la cula.
La tula con T with a T.
Ah, me gusta la tula.
And you can
¿Y
say
qué es
now
eso?
tengo la media tula.
What is tula? I need to know what I'm having
Dick,
in
bro.
middle side.
Dick.
Oh, I'm having un grande tula.
Almost perfect, but grande
What?
tula is feminine noun. So tengo la media tula.
Tengo la media tula.
Perfect, bro. Perfect. I'm gonna
Christ,
save this for
yeah.
posterity. Perfect, bro. Well, next question. Well, this is a very uh, less discussed topic, but what do you think of Victorian on floor compared to Victorian cross?
Uh, I think that the person that's having stronger hips will have advantage on rings, but the person that's having stronger back and abs will have advantage on the floor.
Do you think the hip strength is more needed in the cross?
It helps on rings, I think.
Oh, yeah, because
Maybe
there are
I'm
different,
wrong.
very different strengths, very different strengths. So the thing are that some people is saying that Victorian on floor is a little bit harder than big cross, and well, the other way too. There are a lot of people with different opinions. Have you ever attempted Victorian on floor?
I was able to hold 2 seconds, which is not hold. Let's be honest. It's 3 seconds and then it's hold.
Yeah,
But
I don't agree. Don't really agree to that because if you hold that shit in 2 seconds with perfect form, for me it's legal. Legit.
yeah, that's where it comes to the, whole point. Nothing is perfect except your pretty face, Nino. You know.
Yeah, you had a point there, so I'm gonna consider it. when my opinion comes in too late. I'm checking the questions. I have this in a WhatsApp conversation with a friend, so I'm checking it to refresh my mind. Um, oh, this is a good question. What do you think? Why do you think your fandom is so big? Because you know, man, you know that the your fandom is big in a lot of countries. I have noticed that in India, in Chile, in United States, in a lot of countries, there are a lot of people that really admire you. Why do you think you are different in that way to motivate people?
I'm different because I'm gay. No, I want to say that it's not like fandom or fun something. I see everything like, I want to see those people that are, following me because of something that I want to show. And that's, libertad. It's the freedom in the
Yeah,
movement.
libertad de expresión. That's how you say that in Spanish. It's a very like um I don't know, good way to express libertad in the way you are saying it.
Yes, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to flex my Castellano. So,
Yeah, bro.
I want
Um,
people who follow me to see that actually everything can be achieved in your own way. Like,
yeah,
I feel retarded because people message me like saying, "Hey, help me, give me tips for this, for that, and it's not problem for me to take my useless time from life and type like blah, 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 but I want people to see the movement. Take a look of someone's video holding front lever or record themselves. And when they take a look at that, I want them to find their way of learning the movement. I'm retarded. It's not just that I have chicken legs that I learned the front lever. Maybe I tried few ways to hold the one leg front lever until I achieved the full one.
yeah, yeah. I got it. It's like I've read like a thing from you years ago when you say like try to find your own journey, and that really was a good phrase for me because well, personally, I have motivation in that. Found motivation in that phrase. It's like very
Uh,
personal, personal way, personal way into approaching it to street work on, and it's cool as fuck because you have your own mark. Yeah,
Todo lo que necesitas es la música y bar. I don't know how to say bar.
barra, bar,
Ah,
whatever
Barbara.
you want to call. Yeah. Um. I'm trying to find more questions. What
Oh,
what type of music? What?
I have a question. Uh,
Yeah,
People
go for
are
it.
like asking us all the time. Maybe take some question from the chat.
Yeah,
Maybe that is something
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. I'm gonna just ask him to marry you. That's not a question, but good proposition.
But you can think about it.
Yeah, I can think about it. Maybe I can give the answer in a few minutes. Mira, dice un amigo mío, like a friend of mine, said that Soran es diferente. Soran is different because this guy is a concha tu madre del street workout since he broke it all since 2060. Like since your peak level, because you tried different things and you were different in a personal way. That's like what he said.
Well, I
Yeah,
was my hair gray in 2016? I think yes.
yeah.
I don't remember.
I remember the time you were saying "sir" to persons. That was very funny. You were referring to people like "sir."
Your video is lagging. I can't. Oh, now it's good. Now please repeat. I was seeing only circle.
Oh shit. Uh, I mean that you were referring to people in 2015 to "sir," like "sir." You were saying "sir" to the athletes. You remember that?
No, No, because my mental state is terrible. I don't remember what I ate yesterday. No, seriously.
I understand, bro. What do you think
But
about pure savage? A person is asking.
I never met a person that's having as much like physical strength, like raw power, like he,
Yeah.
he's probably the strongest person that I've met ever. Like, you know, um, once I used to, arm wrestle with people. And when you arm wrestle with people, sometimes you win, sometimes they false grip the whole shit out of you and that. But
Yeah.
here is the funny story. I took Pure Savage's hand, Lucas' hand. He took mine, it was so beautiful.
Very romantic, bro.
Uh,
Romantic situation.
I was like pulling or pushing, whatever the movement is. And he was like, will you start? I was like, yeah, let's give it my best. And he was like, this. And I was like, he only did this. So I, punched his head with my head. So much power. That's crazy.
Crazy, bro. So he won to you.
In arm wrestling, yes, but street workout battle, we never had. So
So that battle had a result in some day, like, or you
uh,
didn't decide it.
I have no idea because we used to chat on daily and speak on daily and everything. So we stopped one day because I'm retarded person that's avoiding communication and stuff because there is always something to do, and you know.
Yeah, I get it. I know you a bit. So, what do you think about reverse plunge? About because this element is like very unique, So and the form hasn't ever been perfect. Like the one of the only elements that hasn't ever been performed with a decent form because the element is so hard that the shit is like trying to fucking your muscles. So I don't know how to say that in English, but
Yes,
what
but
do you think about it?
I was thinking the other day, how you do like whole thing from back lever to Maltese then to planche, like on
Yeah,
rings. Um, I'm still hoping that someday someone will do the front lever, Il Caruso, and then imagine the reverse planche.
epic. That would be epic, bro.
But
You,
I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Keep going, keep going.
No, no, you.
uh, a guy from Peru. I don't know if you know him. It's called Christian Speed Workout. It's like a new athlete, a new school athlete. I don't know if you know him, but he's
Sorry,
doing.
Christian.
But he's one of the best, man. He's one of the best at reverse plunges. Like mind blowing as hell, because he's
Oh,
doing like a very decent form of the movement.
I saw it's like when camera is recording from the down, like from this angle.
Yeah, but he has another videos. It's not just like
Yes, I saw that people are, giving arguments about how it's not good, it's just the angle and shit. I think it's great. It's actually one of the
it's
best
great, bro.
attempts that I've seen. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that was epic. Well, I have another question that a guy called Mati RNB is asking. So, will you compete in the Burning Gate again?
Uh, I'm changing my mood more than a pregnant person. No, it's like, I don't know. I have some goals at the moment that I want to achieve in like near future. And when it comes to
Hmm?
Burning It and, the winter of the next year almost, I have no clue. So maybe not,
Yeah.
maybe baby.
I got it, bro. So you are a very moodish person. I don't know how to say it, but it
It's
sounds like
funny
it.
because mood in Serbian it's huevo. Moodish person
Well,
is like,
so if you are moodish, you are huevudo.
yes, moodish.
Yeah, something like that. Well, how was your experience in the boarding gate you went?
Mm, pardon. I went there, and the feeling when it's your time to participate, and you're like, tuk, 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 tuk.
Yeah,
I had that until then. I just went to the stage. It was the beach, not the beach, but the sand and stuff.
yeah,
Um, I went there and I was like, why am I, afraid of anything? I'm doing what I'm doing and stuff. So it helped me in that way. And I've met, quite a few persons. It's like the first time that I went somewhere, I was able to do like Victorian, let's say, and you see Caruso doing the Victorian in front of your eyes, and you're like, oh, and
yeah.
recording in like fun boy, fun girl shit.
I was asking Manny the same question, and he answered like very similar thing because the it's like another feeling when you are seeing a person do it live than looking it just in Instagram.
It's like when you achieve the element by yourself, but seeing somebody doing it live, it's like almost there. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Just some moments, like very few moments. I have experienced that with Manny because I have trained with him like a few times, and the performance live is too different. Like the the hype, I don't know how to explain it, but when you see a person doing so much pull-ups or doing a great variation of a lever in front of you, it's like mind blowing, more motivating than just seeing it in Instagram.
Yes, and the funniest thing about the competition is actually, when I go to the training, everything is about the music. When the drop, the particular part of the song is coming, you must do something on that exact part.
Yeah,
And imagine, you start your freestyle set, the song is about to start, you're like, yeah, now, now, now. When I finish the set, I'm like, man, I wasn't thinking about the music at all. And it's always like that. You're like
yeah,
out of everything.
the adrenaline, I think. Yeah, it's very weird phenomenon.
Yeah, adrenaline, cocaine, and all of those stuff.
All of those
Yes.
things, bro. Healthy life, sportsmanship,
Yeah, yeah.
all that. Well, this is a very weird question, but what do you think about sex and masturbation before a workout? How do it how do it affect to the strength?
uh, I will tell you one thing, so you come up with a conclusion if I'm doing it too much or not doing it at all. Uh, my left hand is, let's say, 35, 36 centimeters. My right biceps and right hand is like 39, 40.
Like very
What do
huge
we do
difference.
with right? Huh?
Let's keep going, keep going.
You know what we boys do with right hand, man. Don't.
But
So
maybe
I think,
you're just a phenomenon with a very weird hand. That's all.
yeah, and my legs are phenomenon as well.
But definitely after that, those experience like sex or masturbation, your strength is lacking. But just in my experience, I don't know if you have tried
uh,
to do a Victorian
you
cross
know,
after having sex.
uh, sex, after the day after you have sex, I feel like I'm stronger than those days. But,
Maybe.
not immediately. If you had sex, you aren't going to the bar half an hour after. I never did that. But, you
Yeah.
know,
But you just don't train the day you have sex.
my trainings are never, like I have this part of the day for training, that part. Uh,
Oh,
I
okay,
train
bro.
whenever. Yeah, let's
So
talk a
for
bit
the
more about
what?
sex and masturbations. Fuck workouts. Who needs to know about
Yeah, who
workouts?
needs
Yeah.
workout? Who needs for a liver? It's just about sex. So how do you think sex would be like workout and sex would be to an porn actor? You think that a porn actor could get a Victorian cross, or just too impossible?
Uh, Man, I see Johnny Sins performing it. I saw Pure Savage, so it's like similar when you look at them, you know. I can imagine, I can imagine.
Well, sometimes I have think that masturbations really affect workout in a way, like very specific way. If you like, why do we perform better with one hand, one arm from lever, or one arm pull-ups? It has to have one reason, right?
Yes, but you never thought about how we all are homosexuals for touching ourselves. You know that.
What? I didn't understand. What?
Uh, we all are touching ourselves, you know. So we are all homosexuals, basically, when you take a look at that. Technically, we are.
Technically, we are so pretty weird situations to question ourselves in a very philosophical way.
Sorry, cigarettes and shit.
Cigarettes. I'm trying to read more. I have a very nice question. What do you think about? Do you understand when I talk about metagame?
About what?
Metagame. It's like a concept I've been talking with my friends sometimes. Metagame is like the the standards of a performance on street workout competitions. Like you saw a lot of people
Yes, yes.
doing a lot of freestyle and planches, but mostly no front lever or front lever hold of 2 seconds. What do you think of that? Do you think it can evolve in a more front leverish way, or what's your thought about it?
I think that, wait, I need to connect the charger. Um,
Okay,
I
no problem.
think that it's not important for me, you know, if you win the competition or like you get the second last place and shit. Let's speak about like the general athlete. Which
Yeah,
athlete is the strongest athlete? Like not the name of the person, but what are the requirements? What is the meta that he
what
should
are the
have?
requirements? Yeah, go for it.
Uh, you know that you have this. This is like front lever. You
Yeah,
know. So imagine that it holds two things at the start and at the end. You know, you have the balance.
what? I didn't understand shit, bro. What did you what do you mean?
You have the balance here. You know, at one start is the planche, at this start is the front lever. You know, I think that
Yeah,
the person should be having the equal level of the front lever and of the planche, and that
yeah,
person should be like, you know, the
the
strongest.
strongest. Yeah,
But Hephaestus, a bit, just a bit of acrobatics, you know, and everything else, not just front lever and planche. It's still
yeah,
not, you know.
yeah. I think Ciolus is pretty well. Not talking about acrobatics because he can do muscle up 360, but talking about statics, I think he's one of the strongest. Well, the strongest in my opinion.
Yes, he is. When you take a look at his level of, like, let's say, front lever pull-ups and planche push-ups, he's like, I can't decide which is his stronger side. Maybe
I think
planche.
planche, bro. I think planche.
Yes, I think the same, but it's, you know, the thin line is just.
Yeah, the team line exactly. But well, Ciolus is fucking strong at pull-ups, but I think well, just talking in a very technical way, not trying to talk shit about no one, but maybe if we compare to you, you are doing more variations that are not precisely like not precisely planche or from lever, like talking about I don't know, entrada de ángel, press to press of one arm planche to one arm handstand, or one arm hollow back. Those freaking what the fuck elements no one done ever. Though, like I
I
think
must
Ciolus is the most close to it nowadays.
Today, yes, I think he's doing. You know, you saw the reverse impossible dip
What
shit.
the fuck is that shit, man? That was mind blowing. Totally. Yeah.
Like I can't, pardon, I can't
Smell like
imagine with my
cigarettes.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Too much. I'm smoking like nuts. I will die in like 2 days.
Yeah, that's like a mix between prayer plancha and impossible. It's weird. But
I don't know. I can't do it. I will never be able to do it, and I can live with that. I don't know.
yeah.
Yes, I
Um,
wanted to say one thing. I must appreciate how you say entrada de ángel, not entrada de angel. Just that, that's all.
like the accent of the word should be in the A, and the G should be pronounced in Spanish because it's a Spanish word. I really like the
Yes,
word.
thank
It's very beautiful.
you are very beautiful.
Thank you, you too, man. No gay interview,
Wow.
just some moments. Um, oh, I have a very gay question for you. Have you ever been
Yes,
attracted to a guy in street
no.
workout? No?
But look, um, let me think. Who is the prettiest calisthenics athlete?
Who is the pre? That's a
Dra
very crazy topic.
Dragon. Dragon it is.
Dragon. Harry Potter
Yes.
beauty, bro. That's very unique, man.
Well, beauty is in the eye of the viewer. So when I see Dragon doing front lever, you can ask Dragon. Every time Dragon held the front lever, I was like, "Yo, woo, perfect man, perfect man." And he knows it's good front lever. But Dragon, like Dragon, he have those glasses and he's serious. I love serious guys.
La concha de madre, Saran culiao. Like the best interview I could ever ask for, bro. It's been like very
Aw.
funny for me. Well, apart from Dragon, because definitely you have there some bro homosexual topics. So accepting accepting Dragon, who is the prettiest?
When you try your best to remember a female calisthenics athlete, but it's just not going to happen. Um, let's say Mayeli. Mayeli has nice hair. I love his hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you think my yellow is pretty because it has some similarity of your hair, and that's very egocentric.
I I didn't say that. No.
uh, well, in a very gay way, I think License, Chris Alvarez, and you hold the top in the prettiest guy.
Uh, I mean, I must say that I was fanboying over license here, back in 2015 and stuff. But Mayeli let's talk about more calisthenics now. I'm
Yeah,
getting,
let's talk
hard
to.
here.
Okay, bro. Not talking about elements. What your top on athletes on for lever?
Top at least front lever. I must put them in, specifics for specific reason why is somebody like uh, money is for
Money?
pull-ups. He's
Yep.
doing the cleanest movement. He do the pull-up and then he let his biceps face each other after the movement. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
like that. That's uh, for Victorian. mm, I don't know. Like Mayeli is doing it a bit cleaner, but Onizuka is doing it a bit more with.
Majeli, you
I
say?
don't know. Did I say Mayeli? I meant I'm retarded. Caruso and
Caruso?
Onizuka.
Caruso no
Yes.
dice.
Caruso is like a bit cleaner. Onizuka is a bit more. I don't know how to say. Like more powerful when it
Brute
comes to
strength?
performing.
Like brute strength?
Yes. Like more
Yeah, I have
force.
the exact same opinion. I think Onizuka have like a little bit more brute strength, and Caruso is like cleaner, but just a bit because Onizuka, if you notice it, he puts like a little bit less false grip than Caruso. Specifically in the Carusos.
Yes, it's like a bit more protraction, but still the whole movement of the
Yeah,
Victorian front to the Victorian transition is.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Very, very
I
good
must
analysis.
I must mention Mayeli also, he's not bad either. I'm just saying.
My jelly is like very strong athlete overall. Some of the people in street workout say that he's like the strongest.
I'm having a top place of like Zeolus and Mayeli and choosing between. It's like,
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know what you think, but in my personal opinion, my jelly is like the best competitor, and Cholus is the strongest.
yes, because I see Mayeli more on competitions and I see Zeolus more and doing it for fun.
Yeah, 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 like exactly. Or well, you didn't even answer the question in a 1, 2, 3 way. Who do you think is the strongest? Onizuka, Mani, Caruso?
Like strongest in front lever or strongest in.
The strongest in front lever slash big. Like if you have to choose one.
I would give it to Onizuka, I think, because Caruso is strong, but he's having an experience. For he's been doing it for years, maybe.
Yeah,
And Onizuka, I think that it's not doing it for that long time. Maybe I'm just wrong. I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah. No, you're right, bro. Well, of what I know, I haven't uh, Onizuka and Mani at the same place, because I know what Mani is capable of, and he's not showing it all like in his videos. And I think he's probably going to surprise us in a few weeks or something,
Money.
sometime like that.
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
Money's compilation front lever game. Like every time there is some, variation that I'm like,
yeah,
and every time.
yeah. It's crazy. You saw the last variation he created, the straight arm. Well, it's more like a Maltese front lever, you know? Yeah,
Supine, yes.
crazy, crazy, crazy shit. And he's doing it without falter. That's the most what the fucking thing.
I don't know how
What are your
Pardon.
goals on front lever
Goals on front lever. Uh,
or Victorian right now?
I just saw the video of Eliezer doing it, 10 pull-ups and then hold and then just slowly another pull-up. That's my goal, 10 pull-ups and then touch. And for Victorian, it's just the Il Caruso, the movement of that. It's still out of my possibilities.
I don't think it's too far from you. I think you can do it. Like if you train for it constantly, I think you can get it in a few months, man.
My hands bend on their own will.
Oh yeah,
I just try to do the straight thing and then it just goes back. It will take me
yeah,
time, but not like, but, I think
yeah,
that the most interesting thing now when I'm looking at the street workout now is like before. I was looking at the best edited videos and stuff compilations. I was always like, I must try something this nobody tried yet. And now I'm looking at, Mani, Onizuka, Maeli, and
yeah,
everybody, and they are doing stuff that I've never done. So when I'm taking a look at that, it's like before it was like motivation a bit, but today is like inspiration and motivation coming at the same time. You see
yeah,
how, athletes and sport evolved in a way that you want to see it, like not like competitions and stuff, but variation of elements and stuff. Phew.
yeah, yeah. I agree with you in this. In this. What are your top on movements? Well, like top three. I don't know how to say that. Top three or
Uh,
top five of elements on front lever Victorian game.
mm, you asked me for five elements in general in street workout or
No, just from liver. Just from liver because from liver fever thing, you know?
Oh yeah.
From liver and Victorian. Like, if you have to place
Mm,
one element at the hardest.
the hardest. The hardest would be the front lever. Paduil Caruso. I just can't think of the harder. But the front lever at least 1 second, and then not with the momentum thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
like the second, the half of the hold, and then imagine that pulling strength is just.
Yeah, epic as shit. And what do you think is harder, rubber sponge or Icaruso?
I, let me think. Mm, Probably reverse plunge because you're not seeing it in perfect form. We will see Caruso perfect soon, but reverse plunge, you know, it's
Yeah.
not perfect yet.
Do you want to ask something to the community?
Uh, p- p- I was not ready for this, but
Or to say
I
something,
would like.
to express yourself?
Um, Hola, gente. Hello, people. Um, Sorry that is so dark. Wait. Now, people, was shaving like half an hour ago just for you all, so I could look a bit prettier than everything. And I wanted to say that this guy that's doing this whole thing is having his own idea of, how front lever competition should work. I'm having my own ideas of how things should work. And I think that if you all had your own ideas or, think about it, we could make this community. I'm not saying it's not great at the moment, but we can make it, never ending or something. And when we spoke about who is pretty of athletes, now I have balls to say that this guy is pretty also. That's it.
Man, your words almost made me cry. So thanks for that. All the community were just getting emotional, and well, this was a very great interview.
You
Okay,
can
bro.
collect more stuff. People will ask more stuff. We do the part two. You know.
Yeah. Are you up to a part two of this?
Yes, I'm up if
Yeah.
you're up, and I'm down if you're up, and
Gayest shit ever. But epic, epic. Una persona te pregunta si haces rutina. Rutina es routine, bro. Y haces is if you do routine. Like, you do routine or are you just temping?
solo y únicamente intentar y nada más.
Buen método, bro.
Che, gracias,
Um,
tío.
most used muscles in well, no. Most used muscles on Victorian rings, on your opinion?
Each and every.
Each
I
and
think that
every.
you can't do it if your legs aren't flexed.
Hmm.
You need to flex every muscle. So I don't know what you don't understand. You need to flex your anus if you want to hold the Victoria.
Interesting point of view, bro.
Start walking around naked.
Oh, epic, epic answer, bro. I'm
Easy.
gonna start doing that too.
Yes,
Well,
yes, and
I
you can
already
call
have a
me
girlfriend,
anytime.
but yeah.
You can call me, video call me anytime you walk around. I'm always your friend here to talk.
Yeah, man, I'm going to start doing that because motivation, making motivation every day, bro.
And inspiration. Yes, yes, every day, brother. Yes.
Yeah, well, this was an epic interview. I really thank you for being here, and I hope we can do this more often, even if it's just conversation, not interview, because it's really cool always when I talk with you. So let's keep doing this shit, and see you in another time.
See you, man. Thank you for your time and everything.
TV. I don't know how to do that.
You
TV. I don't know how to do that.